Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Football Fanatic 27 and this is going to be my first ever recorded video. So as we just witnessed in November and December, we witnessed the 2022 World Cup, and I gotta say that was one of the best World Cups I've ever watched. We literally witnessed Messi winning his first ever trophy, Argentina winning their third World Cup. We witnessed Morocco becoming the first ever African/Arab team to make the semifinals, and we had so many shocking wins. But with all that aside, now we got, coming in July, we got the Women's World Cup coming up, and I gotta say, I'm really excited because we got new teams here. There are many possibilities that could happen at this World Cup, which I'm gonna show now my group stage predictions. I'm not gonna show a knockout predictions as well. I'm only gonna show an early group stage predictions of the Women's World Cup. So in Group A, we've got co-host New Zealand, Norway, Philippines, and Switzerland. This is gonna be a good group, but for first place, I feel like it's gonna be obvious that it's gonna be Norway. I know there can be some shocks, but I just see Norway getting first in this group. Between second and third, I'm sure a lot of people would say Switzerland is gonna get second. I would even say that too. Philippines, they're an underdog in this one, but I'm not sure if they have what it takes to get second place. I'm sure we'd be surprised if they do get there. I believe they can make it, but for now, I gotta say Switzerland is gonna get second place right now, and then Philippines will get third, and New Zealand, I'm not sure what a lot of people will say about this, but personally, I don't think New Zealand's gonna make it into the knockout stages. They've never won a World Cup match, and I believe they'll be the first host to get knocked out and not advance out of the group stage. New Zealand still has a lot to improve on, but I just see New Zealand getting last. Now into Group B, we have co-host Australia, debutants Republic of Ireland, Nigeria, and Canada. I'm excited for this group because I feel like this is going to be Australia's tournament. We've witnessed them beating England in a friendly. They won a recent tournament. I can't remember the name, so if any of you know the name of that tournament, please leave it down in the comments so I can see. So for Group B, between Canada and Australia, if I was a few years or 1 year ago, I would say Canada. But looking at Australia right now, their improvement has been phenomenal. I gotta give first place to Australia this year. Sam Kerr, she's been a boss lately. Then for second, I believe it will go to Canada just because I feel like they have more talent for their country, their team. I normally go for the African teams, but Canada just seems like the better team to get to the knockout stages. And between third and fourth, I believe Nigeria will get third place in this one. Republic of Ireland, they'll put up a good fight because we recently saw them fighting against USA. They lost 2-0 and then 1-0. They were honestly really good, but I just think Ireland isn't ready right now. This is no offense to Ireland. I watched them beat Scotland in the playoffs to advance to the World Cup. I was real happy, but I just see Nigeria getting third in this group, and Ireland will get fourth place. Group C, we got Spain, Costa Rica, Zambia, and Japan. This is honestly going to be a real interesting group because we got another new team, Zambia, but between Japan and Spain, I'm sure most people would say Spain and Japan are going to get first and second in this group. I would even say so, but I'm not so sure about that. Although Spain, they've been really good this year. They beat USA 2-0, and that was a shock because it's been a while since USA last lost a game. They beat them they lost in a friendly to Spain. Japan, I'm a fan of Japan. They've done real good at World Cups and that, especially 2011 and 2015. Zambia, we did witness them in the Olympics. It wasn't a positive outlook on their team, but then we saw them in the WAFCON tournament, and they got third, and they qualified. I watched their highlights, cheered them on, like they were amazing. Costa Rica, I haven't seen much of them. I don't think they'll be able to make it to the next round, but for first place, I got Japan getting top bins right now. And for Spain, like, I mean, second place, like, it's a toss-up between Zambia and Spain for me. I feel like Spain will get second place just because, like, they've gotten it real good at their improvements, like, their team's been better. But Zambia, like, they're a dark horse in this tournament, like, no one should doubt them, like, they have real good players, like, especially Barbara Banda. But I feel like, as of now, I'm gonna put Spain at second place in Group C. And then for third, I'm gonna put Zambia, the Copper Queens there, and Costa Rica will get fourth place. I'm cheering Zambia on this whole tournament. Group D, we got England, Haiti, Denmark, and China. This is gonna be a really good group. I feel like a lot of people have been saying, like, I've seen a lot of comments about people saying that England and Denmark are gonna go through. So, looking at it right now, like, England is obviously, in my opinion, they're gonna get first place, so I'm gonna put them down at first. Like, England, like, they're one of I'm sure they're one of the favorites to win this World Cup. I could see them winning as well. Second place, that's gonna be a toss-up. Like, I'm not sure what people are thinking of Haiti right now. Personally, I feel like they're another dark horse. They should not be underestimated. Like, a lot of their players played together in a U20 World Cup. Some of them play in Europe, which is really good. Like, Dumornay, like, she was really good. And then Borgella. Haiti, like, they've got some talent right now. But China, they won the AFC Women's World, not World Cup, sorry, the AFC Women's Asian Cup, and they shocked me. Like, I knew they were a good team, but I thought Japan was gonna win it, or Australia. I was surely shocked, but China, they got some good players. I can't remember their goalkeeper's name, but I'm a fan of her. Like, she's really good. She's a tall one too. Like, she's got good reflexes in the keeping area. I feel like China's gonna get second place in this group. Then third place, I don't know much of Denmark. I think I've seen some improvement of them. I'm not sure if it's some improvement, but, like, they've had some good friendlies, and I think they did beat China. If it isn't, let me know in the comments if it was another team they played. But I believe Haiti will get third place in this. But like, no one should underestimate Haiti. Like, again, as I said, they're a dark horse in this tournament. So, and they got great talent in Europe. But right now, I'm gonna keep Haiti at third place in the group and Denmark at last. Group B, we got United States of America, debutants Vietnam, Netherlands, and Portugal. So this group is definitely, in my opinion, the group of death, because we got USA. They've won the World Cup 4 times, and they've won twice in a row, and they could quite possibly be the first ever team in women's or men's World Cup to win a World Cup 3 times in a row. That's never happened before. Vietnam almost couldn't do qualifiers because I believe it was COVID and they didn't have enough players. But then literally a day before, their players were good. They were able to compete and they qualified for the World Cup. I was shocked by that. Like, I cheered Chinese Taipei on because I thought they were the underdog. But I'm really proud of Vietnam because their players, like, they did really good. Like, they fought to the end to get to the World Cup, and look at them now. They're in a World Cup. Then we got the Netherlands. They were last World Cup runners-up. Personally, like, I haven't seen much of their team lately. I think I've seen in some friendlies, like, they lost to Austria in another team, I believe. I can't remember who. So, it's looking a little iffy right now, so I can't say for certain what it will be. But then we also got Portugal. I looked at their game against Cameroon. They got a lot of good players like Silva. Like they have some fast players on there. Like I cheered Cameroon on. I wanted them to make it, but I knew Portugal was going to come at it, and they did. But for first place, it's really a toss-up between USA and Netherlands because USA, they haven't been on the best route in my opinion because as we know they last year in 2022 they lost two friendlies. They lost to Spain 2-0 and then they lost to Germany 2-0. I don't think the US have it lost twice in a row in any games really, but I still think USA is the strong team in this group. I feel like they still have like another month or some to prepare. I believe USA will get first place. I'm not much of a fan of USA. They got a good team in that, but I believe they'll get first place. Second place, it's gonna go down to Netherlands in my opinion. Then third place, I got Portugal getting third place. I'm not sure what people will think of Vietnam being in fourth. Personally, I'm cheering them on this World Cup, but they're going up against two finalists from the last World Cup. There could be a shock, but I don't see it happening. I hope I'm proven wrong. So now we got Group F. We got France, Jamaica, Brazil, and Panama. So as we know, like there was a recent dispute between the French players and their coach. I don't remember much of it, like what it was, but it seems like they fired their coach. So I don't know if they have a coach right now. If they do, let me know in the comments. Then we got Jamaica. I could see Jamaica making an improvement at this World Cup. Then we got Brazil and Panama. Brazil, I'm a Brazil fan, men and women's. So first place, it's really a toss-up right now because Brazil's team is looking good right now. France, despite what's been going on, I still feel like they're going to be a top contender at this World Cup. Like I don't know any other players, but I know they got a good team. So for now, I believe I'm going to go with Brazil to get first place on this one. I'm going to go out on a limb. Then I got France getting second. Then I got Jamaica getting third. Panama, like they're a debutant. I'm excited for them. Like I saw them in the playoffs. They had a good team, but I just don't think they have enough experience with these other teams in the World Cup. We'll see how it goes down. Now we got Group G. We got Sweden, South Africa, Italy, and Argentina. Personally, right now, I see Sweden getting this top bit, getting first place in Group G. Like we saw their time at the Olympics, like they got to the finals. I was happy with that. Second place, I haven't seen much of Italy, but I know they're a good team. Argentina, though, they're a dark horse in this tournament as well. Like we saw at the last World Cup, they finished it in second place, I believe, with 2 draws and 1 loss. If they had won that game against Scotland, they most likely would have gone through. Honestly, like I cheered Scotland on that year, but Argentina, like they fought to the end. Like props to them. They can hold their heads high for that one. But I see Italy making it second place right now. Like I feel like they've still got more experience. South Africa, like they won the WAFCON at 2022. They beat Morocco that year. I think it's gonna be a really tricky group, but I see Italy getting second and Argentina again third. This is no disrespect to South Africa. Like they got some good players, like they got a good team, but I just don't see them getting third or higher up. Like feel like Argentina still has more of experience there, but that's my stands for Group G. And then for the last group, we got Germany, Morocco, Colombia, and South Korea. Germany, I'm sure they've got this group locked down for them. Second place is a toss-up between South Korea and Colombia. Like, I've seen improvements from South Korea. Like, they've got a good team. Colombia, like, they weren't at the last World Cup, but they were at 2015. They had a good run. But I see second place going to South Korea, and Colombia getting third. But actually, wait, no, Morocco, like, they surprised me at the WAFCON. Like, they hosted it, but they got to the finals. They lost in the finals to South Africa, but they got a good. I gotta say, they're gonna be another one of the dark horses at this World Cup. I'm actually gonna say Morocco will get third, and then Colombia will get fourth. No disrespect to any team here, but these are what my final standings are gonna look like it for the group stage. So as you guys just saw, these are going to be my final group stage predictions. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments, and please let me know what you guys think your predictions will be for the group stage and the knockout stages. And at the end, this is going to be something I'm going to do every video. This is a football fanatic fun fact. So for this fun fact, Nigeria's women's soccer is the only African team to have made it to every single Women's World Cup that's ever taken place. I hope you guys have a good day. Let me know what your positive thoughts are. See you guys next time.